guys, finally finished. Almost 2 years in the making. Project Fatbetty. Thought I'd do a wee walk around video, bit of a show and tell. Show you what I'd done and why, if I had a good reason for any of it. So some of the finer details now. Deck's on, controller's done, some la-di-da accessories. So I'll start from the back, Let's see if I can get in there. Ring feeder, and in the back here is a Fatbetty linear actuator for the rear steer, and it actually works pretty well. Actually, I'll do the underneath later. So doors, everything opens. Door opens, and inside this little compartment just here, so I can get my hand in there, it's where the battery lives in here. So just pull this out. It's got the bullet connectors going straight into the battery. So just straight into there, and I don't know if you can see inside there, but they come up through these rubber grommets. So the battery compartment's underneath the driver's seat. Inside here, got the dash, got the little driver guy. We got the windows that can be pushed up. Ventilation was pretty nifty. Can't really see anything first viewfinder, so I don't know if I'm catching anything. The other door opens, of course, and you've got the inside cab interior, gear sticks, LEDs in the dash. The seat is actually a bit of webbing, Israeli webbing that I had from when I played airsoft, so it's got a wee bit of a military theme going on there, a bit of tan webbing. Speaker down there, I left it on last night, so it's not, the battery's flat, but that's the speaker for the sound unit. Stack made out of scrap parts. Inside the air filter here is the actual sound unit. Doing everything with one hand and holding the camera is kind of a cunt, but there you go. There's the wee sound unit in there. That tucks away quite nicely. Up the front, we've got the PTO that works. We've got two little springs here holding the bonnet down, and that reveals the motor. There's a wee latch here, holds the bonnet up, and inside there's the motor. Not too sure if the shadows here, but the motor's in there. Bit of a mess of wiring. That's the light unit down there, receivers there, speed controller, and the BC's just up the front there. That fan spins on the rubber band, powered off the PTO. Yeah, mirrors are a bit loose still. So it's turned out okay actually. I'm pretty chuffed with it. These side panels come off. I'll turn the camera off and take those off to show what it looks like. Sometimes they would run these trucks without these panels on to keep them engines cool. And I'm kind of hoping that'll give me some good opportunities to get some footage of this wee fan spinning. So instead of watching me take those off, I'll just do that now off camera and give you a glimpse of that. So that's how it looks without the side covers on. So you should be able to see the fan spinning in there when she's honking along. Should look quite cool, I reckon. The light's not too good. Now you can see the engine in there. So that should be a pretty cool look, I think, for the old truck. Yeah, okay, I'll flip it over and I'll show you the drive chain, and that'll be the end of the show and tell, I think. So from the underside, you can see the PTO shaft where the rubber band drives the motor. You can see the steering servo and the little cut down Punisher shaft that powers the PTO, the axial transmission. This is where the battery leads go up into the battery compartment. Underneath the seat, these rubber grommets, they thread through into the escalator. So we've got 3 times steel mega truck shafts from RC4 drive, and they feed the power to the wound drive axles, which we have a 25:1 reduction. They're sitting on a pretty good articulation on these walking axles here, very basic setup here. And there's the rear steer with this linear actuator here. And that's pretty much in the speaker box. That is a petrol tank, but I left it on last night, so battery's flat. So that's pretty much it. I'll just show you the deck. So the deck is, let's pull these pins. The deck has fully droppable side panels, and all the panels are also removable. There's a method to getting them off. So I can run it as a flat deck, or I can have it as a well side. These are made of wood and steel, so nice and authentic. Fatbetty. So next up we'll try and get some running videos of it on the trail. Cheers for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed following the build as much as I've enjoyed building it. Catch us later.